Hey guys, welcome out to the Next Stop Wildlife Show. I'm Wayne Caveman Keys and we've just come down to Nurragingy. Been a massive storm last night and the night before. Just here, I've got the mad black wattle. And the black wattle, they start off, the trunks are green, and as they get older, they don't live very long either. As they get older, the trunk actually turns black and it seeps all of this it weeps all of this sap out of there. They're a sap tree. So what happens is it weeps the sap out, and then when you come down here in the night time, there is just a range of different gliders, especially squirrel gliders and sugar gliders. They love the sap off the acacia moon's eye or black wattle tree. So that said, a couple of beautiful plants in the bush. We'll head out. I can hear a bit of action down here. There might be something up in the tree. I can hear the birds going off. So we'll head off down this way and see what we can find on our next stop. Should be a bottler today. Big storm last night. It was massive. There's branches and trees down everywhere. And I just want to welcome everyone to my local park, Nurragingy. It's a very special park. And, today it's 40 odd degrees. It's an absolute stinker. But I thought I'd bring you some footage of some of the animals that you'll see down here at Nurragingy. And as we walk down to Snake Alley, this is the Lorikeet Marsh Boardwalk Wetlands. And some of these plants here are so rare, depending on the water level in this section and the time of year and the heat, these plants could only appear every 20 years. And as we approach the vast expanses of the pond system as it opens up, we spot two beautiful black cormorants looking to find some fish in the shallows of the pond. And they feed on guppies, small mosquito fish, and even eels. They're a magnificent bird. And next up, we have the little pied cormorant, hanging his wings out after he's just dived down underneath the water and no doubt got a feed. And they'll oil up their wings so they're more water resistant, and that's what he's doing here now. He's got a little gland in the back of his neck there between his shoulder blades, which exudes oil, which he will distribute amongst his feathers for a lot better water resistance. And we're down at the Colby Centre here with my mate Gabriel Redback, and one of the regulars in the dry sclerophyll type bushland in the thick Grevillea juniperina and other spiky, thick, dense little plants. You'll find the gorgeous superb fairy wren. Amazing plumage. So this is the courting and breeding plumage. An amazing animal. And just by the side down here at Snake Alley, some amazing birds as well. Oh, check this out, Bluey. There's a brown snake right near the track. Okay guys, we've got a beautiful eastern brown snake moving right towards us at the moment. Definitely not shy out here on Snake Alley. Magnificent. Almost got that silver bullet going about this. And now comes down to the moment of truth. We try and stalk in closer on the second most deadly snake in the world, the eastern brown snake. And we've got in close. He's settled down a bit now and we're getting some great footage. Look at those eyes. Oh, and he's coming right our way. Better move back a bit. And this is the second most deadly snake in the world. Extremely aggressive, and he's coming right towards the camera. And I'm down on my hands and knees on the ground filming this. Hopefully, he's noticed me now. You can see him, he's having a good look over here at me. And I'm glad he's noticed me, because these are not a snake that you want to mess with, eh? Oh, check out them eyes. Let's head out to the next stop. There's numerous species and quite a prevalent amount of red bellies and brown snakes down in this area. It's a great little area. We're going to head down to these ponds and hopefully we can find some water dragons, some turtles, and probably some kingfishers down here. There's an ever-expanding family of kingfishers down in Nurragingy. So I've got a pond right behind me there, as you can probably see. And on the other side, probably give you a look here, we've got the world famous log of Nurragingy. So, might have to go and explore what we can find down here in the creek system. It's an absolute bottler. The amazing waterways of Western Sydney. And this is Eastern Creek, the local waterway that runs all the way through Nurragingy and out towards Quakers Hill. It's a beautiful little waterway.
Oh, look at the size of this massive eastern water dragon, large male, and he's got some unusual colorations, and you can probably see he's in the midst of shedding or just starting to shed. Down around the tail you can see that loose skin already lifting off. Absolute monster of an eastern water dragon.
It's not long till we spot our first red belly of the day. Just see if I can creep around a bit on this guy. I did get a spot on him, but he's in a bit of a precarious position here. Oh yeah, there he is. Alright, see if I can zoom in and get a bit of footage there. Yep, there he is. To make the red belly. There we have it, another red belly moving through the grass there. Just up ahead. Beautiful. Can't exactly get a great view of him, this red belly. It's in the grass just here, but I'll creep up a little bit more on him. Usually very placid snakes, the red bellies. Hardly ever get struck at by the red bellies. The worst they seem to do is flatten the neck out a little bit, and then they'll try and get away in a real hurry. He's not too concerned. I'm almost over the top of him here. Just lean down a little bit closer to him. So he's not perturbed at the moment. And they're not terrible killing animals that are going to hurt everyone or out to bite everyone. You can see I'm getting fairly close to him now. I'm right over the top of him. And, he's not even concerned at all. So I won't disturb him. I don't want to encourage anyone to actually try and handle these guys. That's when you will get yourself in trouble. So just admire them from a distance and enjoy.
Okay folks, so we're out in the Kookaburra Foot Trail, just in some of the back tracks, and we find this beautiful shedding just here. It looks like a brown snake shedding. Looks fresh too. Okay, let's have a bit of a closer look at it, eh? Oh yeah, definitely looks like a brown snake shedding. Be a decent size too. Just look. Oh yeah, there's the head section there. Oh yeah, that's brown as. And we've got some more down here as well. Yeah, decent size. And we've got some more down on the ground here, some more shedding. Yeah, it definitely looks brown, very brown this shedding. Yeah. It's like an eastern brown snake to me, so might head off and see if we can find some more eastern brown snakes down at Narara.
Oh, how amazing is this? This is just spectacular. And it's not the first time that I filmed this down at Nurragingy. It seems like this is a regular place where these rosellas, the eastern rosellas, come to have their daily baths. And it's about the same time that I've seen them down here a couple of other times too. And they'll always have one on lookout, just watching while the other one takes his bit of a wash. And you can see that one up there having a bit of a look around. And they've just taken it in turns, because the other one was in the water when I first got here, but I just missed him, and it looks like he might go in and take his turn right now. And as you see, they've just swapped over roles. This guy will watch from the bank and make sure his mate's not in peril. And as we head to the edge of the creek, we see a very secretive and beautiful bird the buff-banded rail. They're a water bird. You can see that beautiful way that little tail flicks up and down as he's feeding on the side of the creek here. Amazing bird. And they're usually spotted in the morning or late afternoon. And at the Colby waterfall, we see the beautiful white-faced heron, and he's looking for a feed. And he's watching as any of these little guppies or fish go over the waterfall, and he'll absolutely bomb these guys. He'll snavel them off. Does not miss this fella.
So we can hear the Pacific Bazza. That's why it really pays to get the bush ears on. And they're just up in the trees just here. I can actually see looks like one of the parents.
So after further investigation, we found the fledgling baby Bazza, the Pacific Bazza, and the mother is not far away, just up higher in the branch, and she's calling for food. So the mother looked like she had some food in the mouth, and here comes the mum as she passes a small grub over as a prize to the beautiful baby Pacific Bazza. And the mother retires to a nearby branch and watches over the baby with those eagle eyes of hers, hawk eyes. Gives the beak a bit of a clean after bringing the feed to the baby. And it won't be long till she heads off in search of more insects and frogs to feed the baby. Next stop's an absolute ripper. One of my favourite wetlands birds is the royal spoonbill. Absolutely gorgeous bird. Look at that amazing stance. That's typical. So just keep their eye out and use that bill to sift through all of the mud and get to all the little invertebrates. They're a beautiful bird. Amazing looking bill on these guys. And yeah, great to see them down Nurragingy Reserve. Absolutely stunning. And in the shady section of the Cumberland woodlands, we spot a young juvenile tawny frogmouth. And you can see him relying on his camouflage. He's actually having a good look at us here. And he's only young, you can see the fluffy feathers. They're an amazing bird, the tawny frogmouth, a night bird. And next stop, we have a beautiful sawshell turtle. Massive, huge head on this guy. He's like an absolute tank, one of the biggest you'd see. Check these mad flowering Bassaria out. And there's 8 different species in these Bassaria, and they range from tiny little bushy ones right up to the spindly ones like this, and they attract magnificent native wildlife. Even you can get these for your garden at the native nurseries, the Bassarias, and they're widely available, and they can attract a lot of butterflies, beautiful butterflies, all of the blue triangle butterflies, the orchid swallowtails, the dainty swallowtails, all of them. So they're beautiful for the butterflies, and they also get a little fruit on these, and they can attract the possums and all sorts of little birds that feed on fruits. So they're amazing to have in the garden, and if you prune them right, you can really get a nice shape about them. And how beautiful are these guys when they come out to flower in the summertime. So we're going to head on into the Bassaria, and just thought I'd bring you a bit of information on one of the lesser spoken about plants in the Cumberland Plains, and one that you can have in your garden and attract all the wildlife. Nothing better. So let's get out on the next stop and through the Bassaria as we go, and we'll suss out what we can find on today's next stop, guys. And I seen a massive eastern water dragon just further up here, so we're going to venture up and see if we can track him down. Looks like he's headed up into the tree, so we'll see if we can get some footage of him.
massive eastern water dragon.
And here he is right here. Large male eastern water dragon. And he's come down out of the tree. He's just hiding in the grass right at the bank of Eastern Creek here. Beautiful big male specimen here. The sun's out and he's just enjoying a little bit of sun.
Hey guys, this is the Persicaria, one of the species here. It looks like the purple one, and they're just magnificent. And the wetlands is full of special plants that don't appear anywhere else. And some of them, like this beautiful, they call it the knotweed, and they're a member of the buckwheat family, native to Australia, and they're one of the most special plants down here on the Cumberland in the wetlands. Just ask Colin Gibson, the plant man. He loves them. And this is the Persicaria, the maculosa. Hey guys, sneaking through the wetlands, this is one of the rare plants in the wetlands that only appears sometimes. Depending on the weather and the moisture conditions down in the wetlands, these guys may not grow for 10 to 15 years. The conditions have to be perfect.
Hey guys, hope you really enjoyed that show. And we've been from creek to plains, all through the woodlands, the ponds, and then the wetlands. And Nurragingy, it's got to be one of the best parks going around. But that said, everywhere in Australia is a wildlife mecca. You just got to get out there and explore the local parks. You just don't know what you'll find on your next stop. So get out there folks and enjoy on your next stop.